Ready for this? What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing a lot of people from different content creators, so if you are already subscribed, just make sure that you are still subscribed because YouTube has been weird lately. It's not just my account, trust me. Today, you already know what it is by the title. We are doing a restock my slime shop with me. If you don't know, I do own Uniicorn Slime Shop over on Instagram. We do sell slime every single week. I restock every Friday, and sometimes, every now and then, I like to take you along my process and kind of just vlog the entire experience, how I make the slime, how I come up with the ideas and things like that. So that is basically what this video is today. The shop does open on Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you're getting a little sneak peek before the slimes are even shown. I am super excited to show you all the slime, so let's get started, shall we? I have a gallon of school glue draining into my mixer bowl here. We are going to be making another gooey cake. I have had a strawberry gooey cake and a gooey blueberry cake, but now we are going to do a gooey key lime cake, and I think it's going to look super cute. I gotta help out this glue gallon here. Sometimes gotta squeeze it. Sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. I don't know why. This is my workout for the day. Anytime now. While my glue is draining, I'm going to add in some lotion. Now, if you are new to my shop and you haven't seen my last couple of restocks, then you probably don't know what a gooey cake is. It's actually my new texture of slime. It is a DIY cloud cream. So it has, the bottom is a cloud dough or a cloud slime, and then the top is actually a thick and glossy school glue based slime. So like a school glue thickie. So this is pretty easy. I already have the cloud base made because I made a bunch of it. Now I am just going to go ahead and make the actual school glue thickie part. So that's what we're doing now. And it's going to be scented like key lime pie and birthday cake. It's gonna smell delicious. All right, so I'm gonna add in my key lime scent and some birthday cake. Kind of squeeze all the last bit of it out. This smells like summer already. It smells so good. I can already see how cute this slime is going to look. I already picture it with the sprinkles at the bottom and the lime Fimo slices on top. It's gonna be super cute. Now I'm going to add in some neon green food coloring because I want this to be a bright and pretty green color because of course key lime, hello, going for that lime green aesthetic. Alright, let me mix this up and check on the color. Alright, here is the beautiful school glue thickie base that I just made for the key lime gooey cake or the gooey key lime cake. It's just so beautiful. I'm so excited. I only made a gallon of this, y'all. So if you want to snatch, there's probably only going to be like 22, maybe 25 at the most. This takes like a lot to assemble once like I make the actual cake and stuff like that. It takes a lot to assemble, so I didn't make too much of it because it takes a lot of time. So if you want it, snatch it fast. Next up, I am going to be making the whipped lemon bar slime that I have envisioned in my head. So I have a gallon of clear glue in my bowl, just draining there. I'm going to make the base of it, which is going to be the jelly layer. So it's going to be a lemon bar scented jelly slime basically, and then it's gonna have another layer of butter slime on top of it, so it's gonna look really cool. That's why I'm calling it whipped lemon bar, because once you mix it all together, it's gonna be like a really nice and inflating clay slime with instant snow in it. It's just gonna be super whipped and fluffy. Really excited about that. I do not know how in the world it happens, but this is the second little food coloring here that's a Wilton gel food coloring that completely busts on me, and it just gets everywhere and it's ridiculous. Alright, so as you can see in there, I added a little bit of that yellow food coloring very carefully since it is busted all over the place. I am first going to mix this and make sure that it's the right yellow that I want before I add in my instant snow. I just find it easier that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alrighty, now that is the perfect color I was going for. I'm going to go ahead and add in the damp instant snow. I add about 24 ounces or 3 8-ounce containers of damp instant snow. I don't wet it too much, but I wet it just enough for it to fluff up a little bit. Here's my second batch of instant snow. And me third right here. So now all that's left to do is mix this up and then activate it. I am going to be scenting this, but it's going to be scented afterwards, after it clears, just so I can control the clarity. I like to do that. It's going to be scented like lemon and sugar cookies. It's going to smell so good. Let's get this mixed up. Alright, this baby is done now. Look at how bright yellow it is. It looks so beautiful. I am just going to go ahead and place the top on it. Not touch it or anything because this needs to clear up. So we're going to put this in the garage to clear. Now it is time to make the clay or the butter slime version of the whipped lemon bar slime. So I have about 1/4 gallon of school glue in here. To that I am going to go ahead and add in some lotion. I like my butter slimes and clay slimes really soft. And of course this is going to be scented like a lemon bar, so like juicy lemon and sugar cookies up here. So here's some of my sugar cookie scent. And here is my lemon scent. I'm not adding too much of this because I'm also going to be scenting the jelly slime part. And also this is only 3/4 gallon of glue. So I'm just going to get all that mixed up and then we'll activate and then add some clay. Alright, this baby is perfect and ready for some clay. So I'm first going to go ahead and add in some Model Light clay. This is white Model Light clay here. I'm going to add this in before I add in my Daiso clay because Model Light clay tends to kind of melt the slime down. So I want to reactivate it as soon as it starts to come together and it starts to melt. Alright, next up I added in some Daiso clay. Let's get that mixed as well. Alrighty y'all, this baby is nice and done. Look at how buttery it is. We stand. I know this doesn't look like a lot, but remember this is a huge mixer, and also the main layer of the slime is going to be the jelly slime layer. It's just gonna have like kind of a thin layer of this butter slime on top. So yeah. I have 2 gallons of school glue draining into my mixer bowl here. I have 1 gallon of Elmer's glue and 1 gallon of the Amazon school glue. I am gonna try to take it back to 2017 OG slime texture, but kind of like new and improved, if you know what I mean. With this slime here, it is actually going to be a s'mores themed slime, and it's gonna be scented like s'mores, and I'm really excited. I just haven't decided exactly what I want to do with it yet. I'm thinking more of like a semi-flown, but I'm not too sure yet. These are the scents that I'm gonna be using for the slime. Now this s'more scent is actually s'more, so I could have just literally left it at this. However, I feel like it's more like sweet and more like on the marshmallowy kind of side. It kind of just smells like toasted marshmallow, honestly, to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some chocolate and of course this graham cracker scent, which I love. I just got this one and it smells delicious. I need to get a bigger one because I'm gonna use it often. I love it so much. I used it in the Dunkaroos frosting as well, and it's just delicious. So I'm gonna mix those 3 in this batch here as soon as this glue drains, and then I'll catch y'all up. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my lotion now. Alright, so I'm gonna add in my s'more scent here, a little bit of delicious graham cracker, and some of this gourmet dark chocolate scent that I've honestly been dying to use. Alright, now I'm going to add in a little bit of this brown Craft Smart paint. I want this to be like a light brown color. Not really super brown, but just, you know, I just want a little bit of color in there. Let's see what that does for us. Alright, this baby is done. I think it's perfect. I love the light brown color. Now all it needs is the add-ins. So for add-ins, I'm actually going to be adding in some of these large white foam beads, some small white foam beads, and some small brown foam beads, as well as taking it all the way back and adding in some little foam squares. I think it's just going to add a cute little texture, throw it back a little bit to 2016, 2017, like peak slime era. Wow, there's like a random green foam bead. I'm going to have to get that. Alright, let's find some pigment here. I was obviously looking for foam beads, so that's why these are out of place. But I have all my pigments here and here. The pigment that I'm looking for is right here anyways, so I don't even have to dig for anything. We're gonna be making a gold metallic slime. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the baby mixer here. I have a gallon of clear glue that I am gonna go ahead and dump this into. Gotta open it first if I can. Alright, so the glue is going into my bowl here. This is a gallon of clear glue. I'm gonna be making a slime that I am already calling golden hour because I've been wanting to make this specific slime that's been in my head for such a long time. I just haven't had the chance to do it. So we doing it today. So this slime is basically going to be a gold metallic slime with some holographic butterfly glitters. I think it's going to be so pretty. I was inspired originally a long time ago by the old gold butterfly Snapchat filter, and I am just so obsessed with it. I wish that it was permanent on Snapchat. Even though I don't even use Snapchat anymore, I would use it just for that filter because it is beautiful. It makes you look A1, you know what I'm saying? It's also inspired by everybody's golden hour selfies when they take picture when the sun just like hits it right, you know what I mean? When the sun is just in your face and makes you look amazing. You know, you see all the golden hour selfies on Instagram, so now you're gonna see a golden hour slime. Check out how beautiful this pigment is, y'all. If this doesn't scream golden hour, I don't know what does. TBH. Alright, so I'm gonna go in and add that gold pigment. It's more like a glitter pigment, honestly. It's so pretty. I went kind of ham, but I want this to be super gold and pretty. And we mix. Alright, now that the base is ready, I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple of these butterfly glitters. They are holographic and beautiful. I actually got these from my friend Tammy at My Slime Obsession, so shout out to her. I actually got these like a year ago and I haven't used them really, so I'm really excited to use them finally. Actually, I think I did use them one time, but it wasn't like a main part of the slime. It was mixed with other glitters. So now this is going to be the star, you know? So I'm going to sprinkle a couple and then I'm also going to top it off when I package them as well. Alrighty, I have some school glue here. We are going to be putting this into the mixer because we're going to be making a butter slime. I'm really excited about this one because it is very clever in my humble opinion. This butter slime is going to be marbled colors like red and tan, and it's going to kind of look like bacon, and it's going to come with a little piggy charm, and I'm going to call it crispy bacon. Like crispy bacon? Come on. It's hilarious. I know that a bunch of people, when they get pigs, they name their pigs crispy bacon because it's funny. So I was like, all right, that's what we gonna do today. So we're gonna be making crispy bacon. However, it is not going to be scented like bacon because I don't know, I can't do the savory scent sometimes, and if I were to scent this like bacon, I would probably gag. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so my Elmer school glue is draining into my bowl here. I'm gonna add in some lotion. Let's get a head start here. By the way, don't mind my food coloring stained hands. I was just doing an Instagram video and this is what happens on a normal work day. Okay, so since crispy bacon is not gonna be scented like bacon, I thought, what other kind of breakfasty scent could I do? I didn't want to do something typical though, like pancakes or something, so we're gonna do iced vanilla coffee. It's gonna smell so good. So I'm grabbing my French vanilla coffee scent right here, and then I also need my coffee scent because I want to kind of amp up the coffee scent of it all. And just to give it a little bit more of a creamy note, we're also gonna add in some vanilla wafer. I just really like different kinds of like depth, I guess you would say, in the scent category of my slime. So I don't know if y'all noticed that. I like to mix scents together. I just think it's fun. I actually asked you all on Instagram because I wasn't too sure if this idea was a little too crazy. I didn't want to make a slime that y'all wouldn't want to buy, but it looks like y'all are down for it. 76% of y'all actually want to see crispy bacon come to life, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my French vanilla scent here. Actually, I'm just gonna use the rest of it because there's not really that much in there. Next, I'm gonna add the slightest dash of this coffee scent. It's pretty strong, so I don't wanna add too much. This French vanilla scent is actually French vanilla coffee to be exact, so it obviously has coffee notes in it. However, I don't think it's very strong on the coffee notes, so that's why I like to add just a little bit of extra oomph in the coffee note realm. And now a bit of vanilla wafer just for some extra depth. Alrighty, so I have about 1/3 of the gallon of slime that we made. This is the base for crispy bacon. So now I'm adding in some wood clay. It's 1 block of wood clay here, 3 bricks of diced clay, and then also some tan colored soft polymer clay. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and see what kind of color I get. This is gonna be for the marbled effect of our bacon, kind of like the bacon fat. So yeah, let's get this mixed up. Alright, I'd say that's a pretty spot on color. Alright, now I have the other part of the slime here. This one is the majority of the slime, so it's like 3/4 of the gallon that I made. We're going to be adding in some red clay to this, obviously, to make the other part of the bacon layer. So we have some red Daiso clay here. I'm also going to be adding in some soft polymer clay, but I'm going to get these unboxed first and add it in there. Alright, let's get that mixed up in there. Alright, now I'm going to add in some of this red polymer clay. Listen to that sizzle though, it's beautiful. Alrighty y'all, what I'm about to do right now is very risky, but it definitely is needed. I'm gonna add in a little bit of this brown paint into the slime here because it is like a bright red right now, which is great, but not great for what I'm going for. Bacon is more of like a deep red, almost like a burgundy kind of color. So I'm gonna add in just a tiny bit of this to see if we can get this to the color that I need it to be. I always get scared on adding brown because, you know, if you add too much, it just kind of ruins it. I'm gonna start off with that. It's a small amount, but it could help. Let's see. Alright, so here is both layers to Mr. Crispy Bacon. I even made it into a little strip of bacon here. As you can see, it's super, super cute. I love it. Finishing touch is, of course, going to be a little piggy charm. I'm gonna grab one right here just to give you all the full effect. Let's see. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Adorable. Alrighty y'all, well that is pretty much it for this Restock My Slime Shop With Me video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. My neighbor's dog is barking over there, sorry about that. In the comment section down below, let me know what slime of this Restock do you think will be your favorite once you see the finished product. Just let me know what slime you're vibing with, you know? Thank you all so much for watching. I love you very freaking much and I will see you all next time. Bye! 1, 2, 3,